All right, in the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you some simple choices to improve the health of your home. I did a video recently on the health of the office, and the areas I talk about are so similar to your home. There's 5 areas you can evaluate, and there's a lot of things you can do to improve the health of your home. But these are all super simple. Just like with the office, none of them are rocket science, but I think we get too caught up in the busyness, the rush, everything hectic, the world, we get pressure, and it just gets thrown out the window. And I'm going to tell you, you got to slow down. And you're going to say, I don't know how I slow down. You have to start. And it's one choice at a time, one small pause at a time. One day that's just a little bit slower than the last day. I'm not saying you have to go turtle speed. I'm just saying you have to create small moments of pause or intention or a little bit slower or a little calmer in your life in order to start having a healthier, calmer home and life. And this is for everyone, not just yourself. I think many of us are really good at our habits. We go to the gym, we eat good, we do whatever for ourselves, but then we come into our home and our home isn't as healthy as it can be just because we're stressed and we don't really think about everyone else always. Maybe we tell them this, that, or the other, but we're not creating a healthy atmosphere. And it's not intentional. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's easy to do in this world for it just to get away from us. And it's not complicated. And we have so much stuff being thrown at us that you get to the point where you're just like, enough. I don't care anymore. There's too many options. Eat this, don't eat that. Do it at this time. Don't do it at that time. Don't wear that. Don't have this. Don't sleep on that mattress. There's a lot out there. And I'm here to tell you most of it is really simple changes for better health in your home. So, the 5 areas I want you to look at, and I'm going to give you some simple things you can do. And my goal or your goal should be just to take 1 to 3, a few things to start with. And then you can do a few more. It's just start with one, just a couple, even just one. So the first area I want you to look at is your approach. So, as the mom, or if you're the dad, or whoever's watching this, your approach to the health of your home and how you approach the atmosphere, the energy, the environment of your home sets the tone for the home. So if you're stressed, everyone's stressed. You're grouchy, everyone's grouchy. You complain all the time, they're going to be in a bad mood and probably start complaining all the time. So your attitude matters. Your perspective, if you have a negative perspective, it's going to just infect the whole house. So you matter. Your perspective matters, your approach matters, your tone matters. It really does, especially us moms. When I'm grouchy, everyone's grouchy. When I'm negative, everyone becomes negative. So think about your approach today. And that's where the pause comes in. Like when you're feeling like frustrated, tired, exhausted, you pause. You take a moment and walk outside. If you just got home from the store or work, you pause for a moment in your car before you come inside. If you're in your maybe your home office and you just got off a frustrating call, pause before you go out into your family. Be intentional about the your approach and what you're bringing to your home. Secondly, your foundation, how you take care of yourself. So important. If you're not taking care of yourself, your home is not going to be healthy. It's not selfish. You have to take care of yourself. First of all, you need to feel good to have a healthy home. You need to feel good to be an example for a healthy home. And you taking care of yourself is an example for the rest of the people in your household. And I think sometimes we lose patience. We want things to happen right now. And it really doesn't work that way. You just have to be patient. It's a journey. Your kids are not going to catch on right away. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, I feel like I was trying to instill habits that now are becoming a part of my kids. So be patient. Be patient. Keep sharing every day. So your foundation matters. So your approach matters and your foundation matters. Third, the simple daily habits of the household. So think about the simple daily habits of the household. So you can assess like the tone, how you talk to people. You can assess your hurriedness, your stress. Um, you can assess boundaries. Do you give your kids boundaries so that they give you boundaries? They need them too. Have you taught them the pause? Have you taught them the tone? Um, do you start your day in the word, in quiet, in a devotion, in prayer, so that, and do you encourage them to do the same? And again, they're not going to do it right away, but what are the simple daily choices of the day that can help make the health of your home better? Spending more time at home, spending time outside, um, getting sunshine. There's a lot of simple choices in our daily rush of the day that we can work on. Just how we talk to ourselves, each other, our tone. Do we help each other? Do we criticize each other? Do we encourage each other? Just think about it, because when life gets stressful, life gets, rolls out of control faster, faster, faster. A lot of times these habits become um, more and more negative, more and more draining. And listen, we all do it. So today you just tell yourself, all right, tomorrow I'm going to be a little gentler. Tomorrow I'm going to talk a little kinder. Tomorrow I'm going to notice the good in my kids and my spouse rather than the bad. Because we all have faults and we can all find that every day. Do you give more grace? Grace has to be in your household. A lot of grace, forgiveness. Grudges, no place for grudges, no place for anger. None of that solves anything. So bring more gentleness, more grace, more kindness into your house. So the simple daily habits of the household, how you start your day, how you end your day, telling everyone good night, you love them, sleep well. Think about that. Fourth, the environment, the physical environment. Do you have natural light in your house? Do you open the windows? Do you play music? Are you able to open a back door, open a window when the weather's nice? Do you have an outdoor space that you can go sit in, that you can go walk outside? Outdoor space matters. Is there a lot of clutter? Clutter makes people stressful and crazy. That really does, overwhelmed. Start simple. Start with your desk. Start with the kitchen. Start with your bathroom. Start with whatever, the table where everyone comes to eat. Um, the environment. Assess the environment and what you could do to the environment to make it healthier. And fifth, ongoing. How do you keep this ongoing? How do you keep yourself accountable, your family accountable? How do you start this today and make changes? And then 3 to 4 months from now, how do you not fall back into the stressful, crazy place you were? So you probably will, right? But how can you keep yourself accountable? For me, I put encouraging quotes on my wall, on the refrigerator, for people to see in the house. And it brings me back. If I'm in the kitchen and I'm stressed out and I see a Bible verse quote or something on my fridge, I kind of come back to reality a little bit. I keep my Bible close. That keeps me accountable. And I know that I'm going to fall off. I know we're all going to have bad days. And that's where grace, forgiveness, getting back up, starting again come in. It's huge. Grace, forgiveness, get back up, start again. That is the key to a healthier, happier family and life. So don't beat yourself up when you have bad days. Don't beat yourself up when the house is cluttered here or there. It happens. You just, some days are busier than others. That's okay. Just overall, you make a slow change to a calmer, healthier house. And it'll make an impression on your kids to have this in the future in their house, because you can get a lot done and not be yelling and stressed out. You can be super productive and not be angry and short and stressed out. You really can, but it's a process. So think about your approach. How are you approaching your household? How do you talk to everyone? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you a good example? Um, what are some simple daily habits that you can maybe change in the household as to how everyone starts their day, ends their day? The environment, clutter, natural light, fresh air, open the windows, it matters. Outdoor, get people outside. It's almost become a habit in my house now. When someone's stressed, when someone doesn't feel good, tired, lack of energy, negativity, I'm like, go outside, walk in the grass barefoot, sit outside with the dog, get some sunshine, fresh air. It changes how you feel. It's very simple and it changes how you feel. And then how can you keep yourself accountable, right? Post something, make it a monthly goal, make it just a reminder, a sticky note on your thing to remember to be gentler. That's what I did for years. Every week I would have an intention and I would just post the word on my computer because you forget, you fall back into life. And if I can help you, if you want to go further, reach out. I help people with this stuff all the time, but these things, a lot of them are simple. Don't overthink it. Don't give yourself crazy expectations. Just start simple things, one day at a time, one choice at a time. Just change your approach tomorrow. Be gentler, one thing. That's it. You can do one thing at a time. And if I can help you, reach out. By the way, I have these. If you reach out to me at my website, kellyrenato.com, you can join my newsletter. You can click. I only send it once a week on Sunday, just a weekly courage before the week starts. But if you email me, I'll send you one. They're magnets. One of them is the Daily 10, the simple choices that you should do every day for a healthy home. A lot of the things I talked about: walk in the grass barefoot, practice gratitude, pray often, stand more, sit less, stretch. And this is daily reminders for a healthy home. Let the light in, open your door, get some fresh air, declutter, leave your shoes in the garage. I don't know. I always think that's a good one. They're just stinky, they're all over the place. Find a place in the garage that can be left. And create an outdoor space. Create a place that people will walk outside because nature, fresh air, sunshine, grounding in the grass, it makes a difference. It's healing. So, thanks for listening. Subscribe, and thanks for being here. Reach out to me and I'll send you one. So email me and I'll send you one or both. Let me know.